Okay.
Okay. So Model UN, right? So today we're just gonna explain the rules and the procedure and maybe how to prepare. Right.
Yep. All right. So what is Model UN? Model UN is short for Model United Nations, or for short, you can call it MUN. Basically, you role play as a delegate of a country or international organization. The goal is to find the solution to the problems you will be given before the actual conference for you to prepare. It's like the real UN, you have to find resolutions to important topics today. Model UN in real life is to prevent conflicts and create world peace. Each country expresses their own views on the crisis and make this finalized decisions together.
Okay. Another explanation is that Model UN is a stimulation of the General Assembly of the United Nations. Model UN allows students to act as ambassadors of UN member states and countries to debate current issues. The role as an ambassador allows student delegates to make speeches, prepare resolutions, negotiate with allies, and resolve conflicts.
Okay, so to prepare, you would have to write something called a position paper. You put all the necessary information you need for the Model UN here. And we'll explain how to write it in the next few slides.
So first, you would have to start with the background of the issue, and this is like researching about the issue or topic. And for the upcoming Model UN debate, the topic would be about the coronavirus. So you have to use Google, the news, or even family members and friends as your source of research about the coronavirus.
All right, so background of the country. So you would research about the country and the key facts related to the issue about the country. For example, at my school, we had charts. The teacher gave us charts, like a template that has like the current prime minister, population, area, the density of the population density, and all those small details, and we just have to fill it in. There's also a list of at the top of the third page of the Model UN rules that we sent. Yeah.
Mhm. And then after after researching about both the issue and your country, you would have to come up with ideas and resolutions for the issue. And then the resolutions should be realistic and relate to your country. And then you, of course, you should use your creativity and come up with any solutions that are out of the box.
Okay, so the debate. This is the order of events of what is actually going to happen on the date of Model UN. So first is the roll call. This is to see if all the delegates are here or not. You would say present and working if you are working, or just present, which means you're not working.
Next is the introduction. And then the host would introduce the topic and the issues and the topics debate will be covering. And then further in the PowerPoint, we will talk about the three topics that the upcoming Model UN debate that we're going to talk about. So while the issue is coronavirus, there's going to be more specific topics that are less broad and more to the point.
Okay, so the time limit. In case someone speaks for 10 minutes without stopping, uh, we will need a time limit. So there's a 1 minute speaking time for each delegate, and 30 seconds if any delegates have questions for the delegate speaking, and 30 seconds for the delegate answering the delegate with a question.
Wait, sorry, may I interrupt?
Yeah, sure.
Since we are doing this in like with type, right? So
Yeah.
I think this has to be changed.
Oh, so the time limit doesn't really matter in the texting format. So
Yeah.
you can just type like a paragraph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that no one's going to type out an essay, so like time limit doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah. So just type out.
Yeah.
It's basically what you have on the position paper. Just like copy and paste it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yep.
But just like make sure that like everyone not just throw out their whole essay.
Yep. No.
All right, keep going.
All right. And then next, we will introduce the voting procedure. And the voting procedure is that all delegates must vote yes or no after a delegate presents and explains their resolution. A student or a delegate would vote yes if the resolution is realistic and logical. They can also vote no if they think the resolution is not well thought of. If the majority of delegates votes yes, then the resolution passes. And each voting procedure will be done after each delegate explains their country, their idea of the issue, and their solution.
Okay, so the speakers list. The speakers list is when is a list of the delegates speaking. So the host asks for volunteers and create a list of all the delegates who wants to speak and present their ideas. Each speaker talks at one time, or in this case, they're gonna text and send. And then the next speaker can go after the previous speaker is finished.
For each topic, each delegate will have to present, debate, and then vote. For presenting, each delegate talks about their country, their issue, their ideas, and their resolution. Then it's time to debate, and it's time to ask questions and debate on whether or not a resolution is proper. And then last, it would be to vote, which, as we talked about before, following the voting procedure.
So conclusion, this would be the end of the Model UN debate. And this is when we finalize what the resolution to the solution would be, and to find out whose resolution is the best that we can rely on, and just keep the resolution.
Next is the agenda, which has all the events and steps and everything that's going to happen on the day of the coronavirus Model UN.
So first, roll call to see if all the delegates are here, and then we introduce the topic, which is coronavirus, and then the speakers list, which is the order of which delegates are speaking when, and then each presenter presents, and then people debate on it, and we can vote on how well the resolution is done. And then is the conclusion, which we finalize the resolution.
And of course, while the issue is coronavirus, we found three more specific, less broad topics that each delegate can research on. First is the economy. For example, they can research about the trade, collecting money or giving out money, and then the education system, such as online classes, exams, and of course, public services such as jobs and what kind of jobs are essential and what are not essential.
And of course, for the collecting money and giving out money, that's the revenue and deficit, and the giving out money to the people who currently can't have jobs at the moment because of the coronavirus. Okay, key terms. Next slide.
Sorry.
You don't actually need to know these, but they're just, well, you'll need them if you actually participate in a real Model UN tournament, but for the mock Model UN, you won't need to know them. So roll call is to see if the delegates are here, present and working, or just present. The speakers list is the list of the order of the delegates speaking. Point of information is to ask the delegate on the speakers list a question about what they've just spoken about. And request a follow-up is a point that is raised right after a point of information. The question you ask has to be related to the previous question though. Right of reply is correcting something that the delegate spoke about, or if the delegate said something against your country, you can back it up with facts. Point of parliamentary inquiry is a doubt or question regarding the procedure of the conference.
And then any questions? Of course, you can contact us at our email shown on the slide.
Or just direct message in our ULead Association group chat.
Yep.
I want to talk to Ashley and Jessica. Are you guys here?
Yeah,
Hi.
I'm here.
Okay, yeah. And since I think you guys are fresh to Model UN, and I really want to know how do you guys think about this?
This sounds really interesting because it's my first time, so I really want to try it because I've never done it before. Yeah. So I'm so excited.
Any confusions about the rules?
I think they're pretty clear. Yeah. So yeah, I don't have any questions for now, but if I got any questions, I can DM me, right?
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
Thank you, Claire. Thank you.
Claire, I have a question about the text rewrite.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What kind of text do we need to write? Since I chose an international organization instead of a country.
What do you mean? We
Oh wait, did you
we are
choose
not going to
UNESCO?
Yeah, we are not doing oral presentation. We are doing the texting system. So pretty much you can copy paste from your research paper. But you have to follow the topics and follow the order in our group chat. And I don't know what you mean by what to text. It doesn't make difference if you are representing an organization or a country.
So we still need to present our problem, our resolutions.
Yeah, of course, because each country or organization has their responsibilities, their challenges, and the resolutions that they want to address to all the countries to work together. So I don't think that makes much difference. And I think Faye and Hannah, they are going to show us some websites they recommend for us to do some research about each country, foreign policy, their demographics, culture, society, economy. And in terms of organizations, because for example, like UNESCO, you can just go to their official website to see their news, what they have been recently working on, or their principles of values that they tries to carry out even during these extreme uncertain times. So I think it's pretty much freestyle. Yeah.
Okay, but at least we need to do the research about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Unless you know everything. But I think an interesting part about this event is about research, because yeah, you know, research skills, you just read news, go to those websites, you have to know a lot of things. You have to know their history, you have to estimate what is going to happen in the future, you have to know the trends, you have to like analyze the situation from a wide variety of perspectives, either like cultural or economical or even technological. So
Okay, got it. Thank you.
you're welcome. Anyone else has question? Okay. Then I think you guys can move on. Do you have more slides to show us?
Nope, we're done.
Oh, really? But where's the websites?
Oh, websites?
Yeah.
So I actually have this PDF where I got from the Model UN like student help page thing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pull that up.
While Faye is looking for that file, Jessica, I want to show you more. In terms of organizations, don't think like they are not the country, so they don't have any troubles or they don't have any things like they want to pursue. For example, like OPEC, they are recently being criticized, or people are searching answers for why the oil prices went down to negative, and the public, they have high expectations on OPEC, Organization of Petroleum something, to seek like to solve this resolution. And also, for example, like let me see, like World Bank, right? It's one of the most important financial organizations in the world. It connects a wide variety of developing and developed countries, and especially in these times of economic recession and even the financial crisis that's going to happen, maybe. So they have their challenges, and they have to give answers to respond to the public's expectations, and also to like to balance all the countries and to give them advices, you know, and just from a more international perspective, instead of focus on
Only one
a
country.
instead of focusing on a single country's benefit. But if you are representing a country, I don't suggest that like you just focus on your country's benefits, because you know, when you have proposed a resolution, we are going to do the voting, right? So if no one votes for you, it will not pass, because UN is an international organization. So you have to make sure that your resolution appeals to everyone or appeals to the majority of the countries. You have to build allies to let others also trust you and support you. That way, like, we can build win-win situations. Yeah, but the another way, because Phoenix not here today, but she told me that she wants to do North Korea, and she doesn't intend to show any cooperative attitude. She said she's just going to threaten everyone, and like you guys will vote for her because, for example, like nuclear power, right? So maybe it's not only about cooperation, but also about competition. If you show others about your competitive advantages, people may also support you because they need you to lead them in these uncertain times. So there are a wide variety of negotiation skills. That's also a soft skill you can practice in these events, not only about all the facts, all the news, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, as an organization, we need to like consider the problem in a wider perspective.
Yeah, true. You can also search some news. For example, like Charlotte is representing WHO, and that also has been very, very controversial in recent days. A lot of news, they are like trying to criticize WHO for their like inefficiency or their lack of professionalism or their corruption of their system. So something like that. UNESCO is more neutral, but like I can't find a lot of negative news about it. But I feel like UNESCO really haven't taken enough initiatives in these days. So I think that's what you should work on. Yeah.
Okay.
To take your responsibility to satisfy every country. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Faye, it's your turn.
All right, so this is the PDF of like basically how the entire Model UN goes. For our rules, we sort of just simplified it a little bit, and yeah, this is just how Model UN will go. So that is like the position paper part where you can research about the background of the country. And you don't actually need to follow this because we're just doing a mock, not something like actually formal. Yeah, you don't need to write this much.
But like there's examples in here and everything that's gonna help with when you actually research and come up with your solutions.
I think I remember that you guys gave me a file with a compilation of some useful websites like regarding economy, or like government, public services. I can't find it now.
Wait, which?
I thought there was a page like including. Wait, Harriet has something. I also have a list of websites that I can share. I just did it before. Okay, I will share this now. It's not a lot, but just a few that I used before. Shall I cut you off and share my screen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Do you have any website about like Model UN? You can post the link in our group.
Yeah. Yeah, I will do it later. I'm trying to look for like the another one, but I can't find it. Okay, can you guys see it?
Yep.
So these are also some websites you guys can use. For example, like Yeah, like best delegate. That I think that is a website. Like
Yeah. That was where I found it.
yeah, specifically helps Model UN students.
Yep.
Let me see what that. Oh, CIA World Fact Book. Yeah, that is more
Oh yeah, we used that last year for our Model UN.
yeah, I think that is very like it covers a wide variety of topics.
Yeah.
Including like foreign policies, histories.
It has like all the background information for a country.
Yeah, all the demographics,
Yep.
all those things. Yeah. Yeah, I will share this later. So, actually, I have a question regarding the rules. We are going to do a roll call for each topic or just one time? Because we are going to do education, economy, and public services. So I mean, do you want me to do a roll call at the beginning, or separate them into topics? Like first we discuss education, and now who volunteer to go first, go second, go third, and then if we move on to economy, we can create a brand new list of speakers.
Are we doing all the topics in one Model UN like conference?
I think so, because I think it's easier for everyone to to cover more topics rather than go very deep into a single topic, right?
Then I think one roll call would be fine at the beginning.
So okay, so you mean because for example, like you are signing up to speak first. I don't want you just to throw out all your opinions about all the topics. So I mean, each time maybe just talk about one thing. And you mean if I only do one time of roll call, so like every time people will talk in the same order. Is that what you mean?
No, we can change up the speakers list because the roll call is just to see if people are here. So if they're here at the beginning, then it's fine.
Okay, so those two things can be separated.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I get it. Yeah. Otherwise, I think I'm fine.
Yep.
So, any more questions, comments, feedbacks? Otherwise, like I think we can. That's it for today. Okay, so we are going to post some websites in the group chat, and if you guys need help, can also tell us. Yeah. Then these few days are for the research, and on Saturday, 7 p.m. the same time as today, is going to be our actual conference, and we are going to create a group chat called UN at that time. And when you guys join the group, please make sure that you have changed your WeChat icon to be the flag of your country or the logo of your organization, and also change your group allies, like the group name, to your country or organization, just temporarily, like for maybe 1 to 2 hours. So I guess you guys are fine with that. Just to make it more realistic, okay?
Great.
Okay, then, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I know it's Monday, so everyone's kind of busy.
Okay, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for your time.
It's so embarrassing. Okay. Like this atmosphere is so much different than what we did like in weekends, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye guys.
Bye. Have a nice day. So.